Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another VinnyVid Productions video. Hi, I'm Vinny and I will be your host. This is going to be part 2 of my Digitrax, JMRI, and me video. Um, in this video, I'm going to show you how to draw the layout on their grid. I'll show you how to get to the grid and all that stuff. Um, how to add turnouts. How to add some of this stuff into the logic of JMRI and also add signal heads. Now, I want to apologize because some of the clips, I couldn't get everything into screen, so some of the clips are going to be out of camera. But either the clip before or the clip after it will kind of explain what I did in that clip. This is starting to be fun. A lot of the guys that I have watched don't exactly tell you everything. I had to find out a lot by myself and with my help from my buddy Joe, who has helped me out a couple of times and still needs to help me out some more. Okay, guys, before we go, I want to mention that if any of you guys know how to get rid of all those little squiggly lines when I'm doing a camera shot of my monitor, I would appreciate it if you know how to get rid of those because there will be some more videos like this. And the second thing is I have made a few mistakes in this video and I am not ashamed to show them because like I said, I am learning this as I go along. But I do show how to resolve the mistake that I made. So, get this frog in my throat. Anyhow, without further ado, I think we should get down to the video and see how all of this stuff is done. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Toodles! This video is brought to you by Miniature Industries, unique products for your model railroad. These unique kits are available in N scale, HO, S, and O scale. For more information on these kits, visit his website. Link will be in the description. And don't forget to use the code 15 at checkout for a 15% discount. Okay, boys and girls, this is going to be my introduction into Panel Pro on JMRI. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be an expert. I am learning this, and I thought maybe we all learn it together. So, you can see my cursor floating around there on the screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the lower left-hand corner where it says Panel Pro, and we're going to click on that. And if I'm lucky, a window should pop up that should say Panel Pro. Unless I got to double click it. I don't remember. See, that's what I'm saying. All right, let's see. We'll double click. There you go. Let's see. Add existing and go new. And now we don't want to go that route. But somehow or another, it doesn't get me to the right place. But here it is right up here. Let's see. Let me move this over for you guys so you can see it. Okay, that's the page you're going to get. And I don't know why it's getting confused with the Panel Pro and the Decoder Pro. I don't know why it's getting mixed up and opens up the wrong page. Anyhow, so once you get this open, you're going to go to Panels right up in here. And you'll click on Panels. And then you'll go to New Panels. And you go to the Layout Editor. And this is what's going to happen. You're going to get this. Now let me turn this around a little bit. So this is where you're going to draw your layout or your section of layouts that you want to protect with lighting and blocks and so on and so forth. So for me, this grid is too small. So if I go up here to where it says zoom, I can adjust the size of these squares. I've been using the 2.0, and that makes my grid nice and big so I can see everything that's going on. So now we need to start drawing a layout. What we're going to do next is up here in the upper left-hand corner, you have a bunch of things you can do. Plus later on, we'll get to this stuff down here. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a right-hand turnout and we're going to click on that. Then we're going to hold the shift button down on your keyboard and you'll drag that down here. And I know you don't see anything, but as soon as you click, left click, the turnout will appear. How about that? Now you can move this, right click, move it to wherever you want to put it. Okay. Now you notice a whole bunch of the space went away because it thinks that's the end of your layout. But what we'll do now is we will complete a straight line with a siding. So what we would need now is a left-hand turnout, and we'll take him and put him way down here, even though there's no lines there. But watch what happens. As soon as I put it in there, boom, here comes some lines. Oh no, that turnout is in the wrong direction. So right click on the center circle, and you'll see right here it says, oh, you guys can't see that. Uh-oh, hold on. I don't know. This is not working out very well for me to do this. All right. So it says rotate 180, so you'll click on that, and right here in the center, you'll enter 180 and hit OK, and watch the turnout. Let me move this over a little bit. There. No, see, the camera's got a mind of its own. There. Okay, what I'll do is I'll bring, oh, sorry, yeah. So we'll hit OK, and there you go. It flipped around. I'm going to bring this guy a little closer so we can see it. Okay. So now you want to connect these two guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go up here to where it says track segment. I don't know if you guys, I don't know what's going on. Why can't I get you guys all in focus here? Hang on, guys. I don't like this tripod. All right. We'll leave it there for right now. All right, so basically I'm going to give you an idea of what this is going to look like for my layout. And then I'll show you a mock-up that I've done so far with all the components that I'm going to show you here. So we start off with a track segment. We'll click on that. Again, hold the shift down and then go to this red square and you drag a line all the way across to here. And when it turns green, you have a connection. Keeping your finger on the shift button, do the same here. Okay? So now you have a main line and a siding. And if you guys are familiar with my layout, this is going to be what's behind my ethanol plant. Now, for me, I need a little bit more room in between these two tracks here. So I will right click on the green space here and I'll drag this down to where I want it. I'll do the same on this side. And now I got a space that I can see pretty good. Okay, so that's one side. Now, that, like I said, this is the back side of my ethanol plant. Now, let's go down to the lower side, the front side. So again, we're going to click on a turnout that I would need. In this case, I would need a left. So we'll click on left. It'll come down here. Again, no your grids down here, but as soon as I click, there'll be a grid. Bada bing. So I'm going to move him to about the same position as far as this line is right here. All right. Now, we're going to do the same on this side. Oh, that squiggly stuff is getting really bad. I hope you guys are going to be able to see this. We're going to get a right-hand turnout. And we're going to hold shift down. And left click. Bada bing. He needs to get flipped around. Go to 180. Type in 180. Hit OK. And bada bing, he turns around. What a nice guy. We're going to move him to be pretty much even with the guy up on the top there. Move him down here. And you notice when I scroll over these turnouts, they get numbers. Like that's turnout 1, TO is turnout. Turnout 2. Turnout 3. And turnout 4. Now again, we're going to do the same thing as far as connecting all these tracks. So, track segment, hold the shift key down, left click, let go, same thing again, left click, let go. Now, we need to connect this and this. So, but wait a minute. Train can't make a 90-degree turn like that. What are you talking about there, Vinny? Well, watch this, guys. You go here in the circle and you right click, you get options. And this one says change to. And line, circle, eclipse, and bezier, whatever that is, I don't know. We hit circle. Uh-oh. But wait a minute, now it's going backwards. Golly gee workers. I believe it's this one. If you go in the center of this circle right here and you right click. No, it's the other one. It's this one. Sorry. No, it is this one. Hey, come on now. Why isn't he switching? Hold on, guys. Change to circle, just like that. Huh. Okay, I'm confused now. Is there a... I don't see a place that says to invert that. Wait a minute, it says flipped again here. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Son of a gun. Now, when you're pulling it this way, sorry about that little delay, it will not go past where it thinks a 360-degree circle is. So if I go further, you'll see it starts to reverse. So it'll bring you right to the center of that 360-degree circle. So now, again, I want to move these guys. And we can go here. And we can go here. 2 up, 2 out. 2 up, 2 out. Just making it look pretty. Okay, so now we got kind of like a layout going on. So this would be the back side of my ethanol plant. This would be the front side of my ethanol plant. Now, I don't like all these big circles, so if you go into the center of one of those, and I think it's in here, go to edit. Is it edit? Oh, no, we're not ready for that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting confused with all this stuff. It's been a while since I've done it. Let's see. No, I think we have to go up here to options. And then track options. Yeah. Track options and then hide track construction lines. Default colors. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot. Set time. Okay, it's in our turnout options. So we go here and I bring them down to 2, and you see the circles got really small. All right, well, hang on, guys. We'll be back in a little bit. Now, we are going to start the process of adding all of this stuff that we just did into the logic part of the JMRI. So let me get this guy here, down here, over to the side for a second. Pull him up here. Not that far. Dang it. All right, come on now. That's very good. I'm just trying to get everything into one picture, guys. Too bad that went the wrong way. There, okay. Now we can bring him up to over here where you guys can see it. All right, now, the first thing we need to do is to add these turnouts into, I guess you would call it the logic of the JMRI. So, we go here to the panel, and we click on Tools, and then we come down to Tables, and we click on Turnouts. Now this window comes up. I'm going to make it a bit smaller so we can see everything all at one time. And come on, we're going to come up here, and I'm going to drag it down here. Now, it says to add a turnout. So we click on that, and where it says hardware address, we're going to put number 1. I don't know the reason for putting number 1. I think it's because it is turnout number 1. I'm not 100% sure. Now, it asks to give a name. So I am going to put TO1 the cuz. And I'm going to say create. Now watch what happens down here. Look at that. Now, the next one, see, now they have an LT1, that's local net turnout is what that stands for. So, we're going to work with this one turnout for now. And let's see what the next step is going to be. I think it's going to be adding a block. So, come down here where it says blocks, and we're going to call this turnout a block, I guess. And again, I don't know why it opens stuff up way up there in the corner. Kind of move him out of the way. You can have all these little windows open here. System name, I guess we'll do the number 1 again. And username, we'll call it block, or no, we'll call it district. DIST 1. And we create. And that's done. All right, what's next? Trying to remember all the steps. There's so many steps involved in hooking all this. Dang it. In hooking this all up. Get down here. Get on the side where you belong. You too. All right. Now, if I remember correctly, go here and we edit, and it's going to be turnout number 1, the cuz, and we're going to give it district 1. Create. Now it's going to ask me what color do I want my mainline track to be, and I'm going to go here to where it says all the different colors, and I'm going to choose blue, and I'm going to say okay. And then we're going to go, let's see, got to go back here. Oh, apply. And as you can see, it now has changed to blue. And we'll hit OK. And done. Now, I think at this point, this turnout should work. No, I guess not. I'm probably leaving out a step somewhere. So, let me research this and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, guys, I figured out the problem. In order for it to work, I had to put the name of the turnout in. I showed you the name, but I didn't click on it to put it in here. So now that it is in there, watch the turnout. Right now it's in the thrown position, and now it's in the straight ahead position. Thrown, straight, thrown, straight. All right, so basically the next step, I'm not going to do all of these turnouts on here because it will take forever, but the process to get all of this to work is the same on every one of these turnouts. So the next one here, when I add this one, I'll give it a name, let's say Dave. And then when I do number 3, I'll give it a name, Joe. And then this one here will get a name, Larry, so on and so forth. But the next thing we want to do is actually start adding some of the signal heads. So again, let's see. I think we can close this guy. And now we'll bring this guy back. And again, we're going to go to Tools, Tables, Signals, and Signal Heads. And now we're going to add a signal head. Okay, let's close this up a little bit. And bring that up there a little bit. Okay. Now, we're going to add the signal head. And again, I don't know why it puts it up here in the corner. We're going to add the signal heads, the 4 signal heads, the 4 signal heads that are going to operate this area right here. So first off, when you add signal heads, you're going to get this pop-up right here, which is not correct. Where it says double output is not correct. You need to go to here, and where it says SE8C 4 aspect, that's what you got to do. Now, this is where it's going to get a little confusing because I really don't want to use up the numbers that I need to use. But if you remember when I showed you the Digitrax SE74 that controls the lights and the turnouts, it has specific numbers for each block. And I already used all of them for all 4 of these. So I don't know, I guess username. All right, so we would have to go to create new. So it's asking you for one of the pre-programmed numbers that's in the SE74. It starts at 253 and goes all the way up to 280. So I would have to go like the next 36 numbers. Let me figure that out and I'll be back here in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm going to try some fictitious numbers in here and see if it works. I'm kind of following the pattern that the SE74 has. So, where it says username, that's going to be for this turnout. I'm going to hide everything now. Hold on. Let me move this over to the side, move him over to the side, because I need to move this up. Come on. Why don't you want to move? Oh, nothing's working for me today. There we go. Up, up. Okay. Put you back there. And we're going to put you up here. Now, we already said that the name of this turnout is Turnout the Cuz, correct? So, the username is going to be the cuz A1. Why is it A1? Because that's going to control the upper part of the turnout that will be on this side of the turnout. I'm sorry, the upper part of the lamp that's going to be on this side. And then it's going to ask you what the number is going to be for that. So again, here's my fictitious number. I'm going to put in 362. And then over here, I'm going to put in 364. Now, the top number is going to control the upper part of the head, and the second number is going to control, I'll use the green and red, okay? This is going to be green, this is going to be red. And that is in the upper part of the mast, okay? So we hit create, and it should come up here. And there you go. It's here. Now, we don't need to change anything as far as here. Now we're going to put in the cuz A2. This is what's going to control the bottom part of that signal head. So now we're going to follow in the sequence of numbers. All right, so the next number we're going to use is going to be 364. Change that to a 4. And then this one is going to be 65. Okay, now we'll hit create, and again, it should turn up over here. And there you go. All right, so now we have 2 more heads. So we'll change this one now. Now the way Digitrax calls it is A1, A2, and then the signal head that will be on the main line would be B, as in boy, and the one on the side end would be C. So the next one we're going to do is going to be the cuz B. Okay, and we're going to hit B. And then we're going to follow with the numbers. We're going to create a new number. And next number is going to be 366. And then this number will be 367. And we're going to create. And there it is up there. One more to go. So now we change the B to a C. And we just follow the sequence of numbers. So the next one is going to be, and again, these numbers are fictitious, so I don't know if they're going to work. I'm learning this, just showing you guys. I'm learning this as I go. And then 369. Create. All right. So now I have created all the signal heads. So now we will, I believe we can close this one. No, let's leave it up here for now. We can definitely close this one. All right. So now we will go up here to where it says single head icon, and we click on that, and we should have all 4 that we just inputted, which are right there. So now we want to do A1, and again, that's going to be the upper part of the front mast, and we hold the shift down, and we're going to put him down here. And you can see that he is actually facing the wrong way. Of course, right? What else is new? I want to put this, keep this up here for now. All right, so what we have to do is right click. Look at that, it says the cuz A1. See that? Right click. There, come on now. Maybe it's good. No, that's not what I want. But look at that, it's changing colors. Woohoo! Where is the, oh yeah, right here, duh. Rotate. And sometimes if it doesn't work when you hit the button, like right here, if it doesn't work, all you have to do is scroll over it, but that changed just right. So now as you can see that we already have a green light. Woohoo! So now what we'll do, oops, sorry about that. is we'll come up here to the top again. I know you guys can't see that, huh? Then you can't see the bottom either. So 6 to 1, half a dozen or the other. Let's see if we can bring you up here and then bring you down here. Yeah, okay. Right here, I don't know if you guys saw that earlier, but it says signal head icon. So we already did duckHuz A1, so now we'll click on this and we go to duckHuz A2. And we shift, hold the shift down, put him under there, click on him. Now, of course, he's got to get rotated. So we come up here, we do that. See how it just went over it and it flipped? And we do them again. And there you go. Oh, hey, come back here. Come on. It don't want to play. Yeah, okay. And you notice we got a color on that one too. The thing is, you don't get to see the whole thing. There we go. It's not. All right, let me move this down here. Move him down here and move you up here. All right. All right, you guys are not going to be able to see everything that I do up on the top. I'm going to try to get you to see it. Yeah, okay. So we got the A1 and the A2 done. That's these two guys. Now the lights always go on the engineer side of the train, so we're going to put the B next. So we click on the B, hold the shift down, and we put the B right there. Now he is facing the right direction, yes. And we move him up a little bit. And he would be, according to this light, he should have a green light to go through. Now we will do the C light, okay? And bring him down. Bada bing him over there. Move him up to there. And now according to this light down here, he is, hey. He should be red. So far, none of these lights are going to work with the turnout because they don't know where the turnout is. So actually, this system is in my opinion, is a dual system. It's track occupancy plus turnout location or turnout position. Anyhow, the next thing we're going to do, and I won't do it in this video because this video is already too long. We will do the logic. I will add all the rest of the lights in here, and then we will do the logic on this particular thing. Now, before we go away, let's see, up here I think it says, let's see, I thought it said somewhere up here, it says to rename it. Let's see, in the file, no, tools, edit title, there you go. So we're going to call this BNSF Railroad. And we'll hit OK. And the name up here will change, which it did. Now, to make sure that this gets saved, you have to go hit the File, Store All Tables and Content. That's what you need to do. So you hit that, and it's going to ask you to give it a name, and we're going to call it the BNSF Railroad. And we'll save that. And the next time we open this, it'll come up with this as we have it right now. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and I hope this was informative, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, your questions, comments, inputs, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. VinnyVid Productions out for now. Toodles!